the 2019 Nedbank Cup has 16 battling for 8 places and drops your world of champions into the battleground that is, of course, the Nelson Mandela Bay Stadium, where Chippa United square off against Tshakhuma Tsha Madzivhandila. And, well, it's a game where only one will advance at the end of the day, whether it takes 90 minutes or 120 or even penalties. One will march on through in the Nedbank Cup, where, of course, they will hope to end the season with a bit of cup glory. Now, in open play, it's kept alive here, and it's a great position to pull the trigger, and in the end, Zimela has come up with a save from point-blank range in Mangele, where he got down quickly and in a flash in a well-struck shot from the penalty spot.
Great goalkeeping. To think that it's being tested as early as this, and I think it was Mangele who had that opportunity.
Yep. Good movements, good use of the field here from Chippa. That defensive header, in the end, looks very much under control then, but initially there may have been worries.
Big worries, without a doubt.
Lentjies. That first touch was good. Exploited the space ahead of him then for Malay Bay in the end. Chippa will recycle it here. Mazzini, quick with the turn, and they're loving the movement from the central positions. And Lentjies winds it up and finds Amaele. Position well, gets his body behind it nicely. No surprise that it's the home side where they a couple of minutes to go until the end of the first half. Nicely done by Chippa. Ensuring the offside flag didn't go up initially. The ball over the top was something else, but the goalkeeping from Ramaela, from a positional point of view, is the difference between Chippa scoring and not scoring in this first half. It was clear there was one side definitely dominating in the way of momentum and tempo. And I'm wondering if fitness levels between the two are a huge contributing factor. Chippa with the ball in! Oh, it's a lovely ball from Lentjies. You can't ask for more. What you could ask for more from is Zakhali in the touch. But Lentjies does everything right. Everything right.
I think it needed better contact from Rakale.
They're struggling to put passes together. Lentjies is having more of an influence here. Rakale's first touch is good. Ball in towards the far post. Towards Lentjies! No one deserves it more! Oh, he's done it beautifully. It's all about the class in Lentjies and nutting it home then. But Rakale, with his best moment in this match, and just serving it up and is begging to be put away.
It's been calming, Tshakhuma Tsha. I think it is safe to say so. While the goalkeeper kept them going for the most part, but it was a matter of time before they break down.
Problems here. Serious problems in.
I mean, for the initial tangle for me, it looked normal. It's two players, that are going at one another. It was as the yellow was down.
Any youngsters listening in, well, I take the time to remind you, William Shango was a goalkeeper, so he was safe in those sort of situations for the most part. Easy to look at the ideological part of it. That's a lovely goal. It's a great goal. Easy. Meant to look so easy. But it's a lovely goal by Hamadin. And Mayambela turns it home and secures the win for Chippa United and advancement in the Nedbank Cup. Fights for a place in the playoffs for Tshakhuma. Chippa United will look for glitter and a bit of joy at the end of the season from a cup point of view. They stay in the Nedbank Cup, beating Tshakhuma by 2 goals to 0.
Coach, what are your thoughts on this encounter?
We tried our level best, considering that they denied us space and time on the ball while utilizing the width and also penetrating us. That was the first half, and we tried to rectify that with the defensive midfielder, defense-minded midfielder, and therefore we tried to come back into the game, but our width, our wing play wasn't that so good, so that is where they killed us.
And I think you were also expecting, because pre-match you had told me that was going to be one of the danger areas.
Yeah, I said so, that because they use more of a transition, and that is where they utilized it also. And we told the players not to be too high, because if you go too high and you don't have that speed, that they tend to be quicker than us, then that chance of conceding is there. And we conceded the first goal from that. And the second goal, you can't blame them more, because we wanted to equalize. And we pushed one centre back, and they scored us from the very same spot that we have created.
The way that the team came out, though, I suppose you would want to give credit to them, and you can tell me if that's correct, because in the first couple of minutes, I think it was difficult for us even to see which team plays in the top flight and which team comes from the first division. And we saw some of that fight again just after Chippa had scored.
Yes. Yeah, sometimes you need to embrace good performances, and you need to embrace effort. So the guys gave the good account of themselves. I give credit to them. And I think we will take these lessons learned here into the league.
Good luck in the league, Coach.
No, thanks very much, Julia.
Coach, through to the next round. Difficult, as you expected, though.
This is a team that knocked Polokwane out, and you know Polokwane are way ahead of us in the league table. We knew it's not going to be easy, but the most disappointing part about today's game was the fact that we took so long to kill the game off, you know. There were so many chances. We spoke about this before the game. We said once we score, they're going to lose all discipline, all shape, and we needed to take advantage of that. And on 4, 5, or even 6 occasions, that final ball just let us down, you know, to get the second goal. But we exposed them right at the end with the second goal, but you know, I thought we could have been a lot better today. It wasn't our best performances. Sometimes it was a little bit too comfortable, which created us an opportunity to go into a lull, you know, and we didn't really want that. We wanted to play at a nice high tempo. But I'm happy, you know, it's another clean sheet. We through to the quarterfinals. It's another positive result for the club. You know, 2-3 months ago, we were in a desperate situation, and things are definitely on the up.
The coach had spoken about your wing play and how much they struggled with that today. It was something you also spoke about, because some of those changes as well, you pushed Lolane up on the left. You also, Rachale was not one of the changes we spoke about, but he came in today, and his combination with Lentjies as well was eventually what opened things up.
We knew we needed to expose them on the flanks, and that's why we played with Makobela and Tlolani. They've also got wingers who don't like to track back, and we needed to expose that. And I thought we got into good areas, you know, throughout the game, but that final ball, the final movement towards the end wasn't there. But I can't be too critical, you know, we are work in progress. We're steadily improving all the time, and we'll get there.
Yeah, if there was 1 or 2 things you would say to your team after today, just going into the changing room, just to take into the next game, because you've strung a couple of victories together, the scorelines are looking a little bit nice, 2-0 at the end of the day, also a little bit of gloss on that scoreline. But if there's anything you're going to take from this game and say to the guys when you go into the changing room, what is it?
I think the periods of domination within a game, you've got to capitalize on that. And we don't really have that cutting edge when we're really on top of a team to take advantage of it and put the nail in the coffin. And that's something we need to take out of games like this.
All right, thank you, Coach. Well done today.
Thank you, Julia.